And welcome to the castle, everybody. This is knightsaberZ42, and it has been a long time since I've actually done anything, and so it is time to kind of get back into things, especially with revolution going on in the state that I live in. So I do have some extra time off, and so what better way to do it than to play an actual RPG game. And the game that we are playing, as you could have seen, is Neverwinter Nights, but this is the enhanced edition, which just came out last week. And I gotta tell you, Neverwinter Nights 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. I played it when I was in middle school and high school, and oh man. Of course, I never really beat it without having to resort to cheats and stuff, but hey, we're gonna start. And we're gonna start with Neverwinter Nights 1, and I do hope to kind of get back into Neverwinter Nights 2 after this and do a full playthrough of that. So this is going to be in it for the long run, and I've actually gone ahead and made my character. His name is Mathis Faed, and my plan with him, we're going to start him off as a kind of like as a fighter a little bit, and over time he's going to maybe get some rogue abilities. I kind of want to avoid the whole warrior.
Attack ice to your weapons.
I want to avoid doing a warrior slash mage type character. Doesn't quite work out, I think, in this game. This is based off of Dungeons and Dragons 3rd edition, by the way, and sorcerer or like a wizard type character is very dependent upon their caster level, from what I remember. And I kind of, if I'm gonna do a magic build, I'm gonna do a straight up magic build.
By my direction, attack! No quarter!
Attack!
Get on them! Attack!
Strike at them! Attack! Let the earth take you! By my will, attack! Kill them! To the fight, my friends!
Don't just stand there! Their time has come. Your end draws nigh.
Yeah, that kind of sounds like the character we're going to. By the way,
The frozen north.
gotta go ahead and skip that. We are playing as a lawful evil character. Now, I've actually kind of toyed around with the idea of doing a barbarian slash rogue, but for the intents and purposes of kind of playing as role-playing a character that I kind of want to, I cannot do a barbarian, because you cannot do lawful type characters with barbarians. They're either neutral or chaotic, and so I kind of want to play as an evil kind of character. This will be the first character that I've probably really truly gone ahead and done straight up evil, but kind of not in an evil that you're thinking, you know, world conquering type. He's just in it for himself, basically.
Finally, you're up. I was afraid you were going to sleep all day. I guess the instructors work you pretty hard here at the academy. My name's Pavel. I'm one of the new recruits. I just arrived here at the academy this morning.
I am not Mathis Faed. You have me confused with somebody else. Oh, come on. They told me I'd be bunking in your old quarters. Besides, everyone at the academy is talking about you. Is it true what they say about you? That Lady Aribeth herself ordered the academy to send you an invitation to come here for training? I've never heard of anyone being invited to train at the academy before. Usually people are begging to get in. It must be a great honor for you. Oh, well, when you have as much talent and skill as I do, you get used to these kinds of honors. You're pretty full of yourself. Hope you have the skills to back up that confidence, but for some of us, things don't come that easy. My brother Bim and I were working on one of the nearby farms outside of the city when we heard Lady Aribeth had put out a call for heroes to come to the aid of Neverwinter. We knew the city was suffering, but we didn't realize how bad they were until we got here. We arrived just before they sealed the gates and quarantined the city. Thank the gods I got accepted into the academy. I wouldn't want to be out there on the streets with the plague, not with the city guards barely able to keep order anymore. I don't actually know much about the plague. What did you mean about the city guard barely able to keep order? Maybe we could take advantage of that. The Wailing Death is a plague worse than any recorded in the entire history of Neverwinter. The whole city has been quarantined. Nobody is allowed in or out. The Neverwinter militia do their best to enforce the quarantine, but people don't like being trapped inside the walls of a plague-infested city. Every day, more bodies pile up in the streets, and the citizens move one step closer to panic and open rebellion. Can't say I blame them. It's only been a few months and already the dead number in the thousands. Sounds like the whole city is doomed. Most people have given up any hope of finding a cure for the Wailing Death. Potions and medicinal herbs do nothing, and even the prayers of the city's most powerful clergy have been ineffective. I guess that's why Lady Aribeth ordered the academy to open its doors to new recruits. The city needs a hero, someone who can save us all from the Wailing Death. The word on the street is that Aribeth is actually working on a cure right here in the academy, but that's just a rumor, probably not even true. Well, I think it's time for me to go. Yeah, I guess you want to get on with your training. Well, good luck, Mathis. Who knows, maybe the next time we meet, those rumors of a cure for the Wailing Death will turn out to be true. Don't forget to say hi to my twin brother Bim over there by the door on your way out. Very unlikely that somebody is going to find a cure. But anyways, we can take advantage of all of the chaos for our own deeds, of course. And we're going to go inside of this room and just take a look at this. Oh, look, we got some coins. It's kind of really interesting because I think on my test run through that was actually something different.
Hey there. I want to talk to
No, I don't want to talk to you. So we got 3 potions of light cure wounds, a short sword, and a torch. Well, let's go ahead and equip that short sword. Oh, I guess it's a drag and drop. No double clicking. Okay. So, oh man, old school controls. Definitely pain. No, don't attack him. Go over there. Thank you.
I saw you talking to my brother Pavel. My name is Bim. If you want, I can give you a short tutorial on adventuring.
Yeah, you sound exactly like that other dude. Well, I'm not interested in a tutorial right now, whatever that is. Suit yourself. You should go through this door and speak to Olger then. He'll get you set up with all the equipment you need to finish your training here at the academy. Training. As if I need to be trained. I'm an expert, man.
Hello there. Come to get yourself some supplies from old Olga, have you? Good idea. Can't have you wandering about the streets naked. Might give the academy a bad name.
Hey, I knew a place back in Calimshan where everybody was naked. It wasn't that bad. The city guard are already having enough trouble maintaining control as it is. Plague bodies piled a dozen deep in the gutters, the Wailing Death running unchecked through the districts. Horrible, I say. But you've heard all this before, I'm sure. Here, I've got some equipment for you. A fighter like you might find it handy in completing your training. Now, if you're ready, I'll give you a tutorial on how to access your inventory so you can use that equipment I just gave you. Why does everybody keep using that word tutorial? I already know how to look inside of my backpack. Thank you very much. Well, then I guess we don't need to go over it, do we?
This might be a good time to teach you how to use the stores in the game. I have some items here you might want to purchase. Since you're part of the academy, you get a special discount rate.
Oh, wow. Are you interested in seeing my store? I'll give you a quick tutorial. Again, with that word tutorial. I don't need a tutorial on how to barter with little people. Okay, I'm not one to go prattling on when the listener already knows what I'm saying. So you want to see my inventory now? Yes, please. Alright, so my Mathis is of course going to be using a scimitar. That's the kind of person he goes with. I'm gonna go ahead and sell him that dinky little short sword. It's just too puny for us. We definitely like the curved blades a little bit. And oh, speaking of which, we have a changed shirt. So we'll go ahead and slip that on, of course. It does give us a little bit of an extra bonus than this studded leather armor does, but the armor check penalty is a little bit higher on that shirt. But I'm going to kind of risk it for now, especially since I'm not that much of a rogue. And I guess I have not really gone over my stats. Those are my stats right there. 14 strength, 16 dexterity, 12 constitution, intelligence 14, and 10 for wisdom and charisma. I thought really long and hard about those stats. It like literally took me a couple days to figure out what kind of stats I wanted to go with the kind of character that I'm trying to create here.
Hey there! You're one one of the students here at the academy, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I'm Berna, an instructor here at the academy. If you like, I can give you a quick tutorial on how to use your map and journal. I know how to use a map, and who needs a journal? Men don't use journals. Just kidding. Alright, goodbye, Mathis. Yes, goodbye indeed. Oh, but I see a big pile of books over here that are just very unorderly. Take a quick gander at the Uthgard barbarians. Yes, very much barbarians, those Uthgards are. Anyways, here we are at the training hall, the official one. I'm actually just gonna kind of skip through a little bit of this tutorial stuff because they're all gonna die anyways. Yeah, so once we get out into the actual Neverwinter proper, then I'll start to kind of roleplay a little bit. But I think I can actually skip through all of this without actually having to do the training. And yes, I actually need to go over here, which would be nice. Again, we're not going to be doing any spell casting, I don't think, not with Mathis. Although I do have plans going for Neverwinter 2 already.
Sorry, recruit. The assembly chamber is reserved for academy.
Oh yes, that's right. I do have to complete it because I'm a melee type character. I actually have to go through some extra steps. If you were actually doing a magic user, all you'd have to do is go through that door and complete the magic tutorial, and then you'd be golden. But I actually do have to do this because I'm melee. Yes, I am ready for the melee combat. Let's have at it. This combat dummy. There we go. Sidestep and just stab him. I like how I guess I don't know if it's I can't remember who's actually in charge of the enhanced edition of this game, but I think these little flaps or whatever are quite funny. I don't know if that was in the original game. I actually was planning on doing a let's play of this for quite a while, and I actually purchased the Diamond Edition 2 weeks ago. A week before this game actually came out, and then I realized when this enhanced edition was coming out, and I decided to wait upon it, and so here I am. Oh, let's go ahead and equip that crossbow and the bolts. You do have to equip the bolts, and they actually gave us quite a bit there. I need to take a step back if I'm not mistaken. If you're too close and you actually use the crossbow and you hit the target, it'll just say move on back. You're too close. Real men do it from far away. Yeah, see? Just like that. Okay. Oh, thank you. We actually got it. It's fortunate because I don't need to talk to you. No, I don't want to attack the target with my weapon. Okay. Alright, so we have just completed this whole quest for us as a fighter. Now we can actually go and see Lady Aribeth and get this whole story rolling. So my thinking for the future of this Let's Play, it is going to be a very long one. I might do some modded content. We'll see. But I do want to kind of progress Mathis' story a little bit. Especially since this is kind of a very unique situation for me. I don't think I've ever played an evil character. So this should be pretty fun. There's Lady Aribeth.
Congratulations. Your training here at the academy is now complete. May the blessing of Tyr be upon you.
Yeah.
I have been looking forward to meeting you. The instructors here at the academy speak very highly of your skills. I am Lady Aribeth de Tilmarand.
Yeah.
Perhaps after the graduation ceremonies, we can speak in private.
Oh.
Neverwinter can use someone like you.
Or is it that you could use a good man like me?
We should arrange to... Wait, what was that? Did you feel it? Brace yourself, we are under attack.
Okay, so here we go. Teleported in. We're gonna go ahead and start attacking one of these unknown mages who are using spells. Now, if I'm correct in D&D 3rd edition, and actually pretty much any RPG that's respectable, when you attack a mage who's casting a spell, you automatically gain an attack of opportunity. So, pretty nice. Oh, come on, you're near death. And Lady Aribeth cannot die here. I want to say that. I don't think she's ever injured. She's always uninjured. There we go. Hey, look, we got another guy that's actually alive. That's never happens to me. Alright, let's talk to Aribeth.
I must speak with you.
Are you busy?
Listen to me. There is not much time. I fear this is no random attack we have suffered. As you may already know, a number of creatures were brought from Waterdeep here to the Academy. It was believed the reagents for a spell to create a cure could be extracted from them. We tried to keep this information secret, but this attack reveals our secret is well known, even to our enemies.
But the attackers are all dead. Surely the threat is over, isn't it?
I fear the entire Academy is under assault. Listen, can you not hear the faint echoes of battle coming from distant halls?
Oh, I thought they were just entertained in a little bit of gambling.
Neverwinter has many enemies. Some declare themselves openly, such as the city of Luskan. Others keep their identities hidden from us, striking from the shadows. I do not know who is behind this attack, but it is obvious they are here to destroy our hope of ending the Wailing Death. You must protect the Waterdavian creatures. They must not be allowed to fall into the enemy's hands.
Wait a minute, you're not coming with me.
I would take you to the creatures myself if I could, but I fear my presence would make protecting the creatures more difficult, if not impossible. Our attackers appeared here in this room. It is likely their arrival was magically centered on me. They must have assumed I would be with the Waterdavian creatures. Even now, our enemy may be watching me through magical means, hoping I will lead them right to where the creatures are kept. I cannot take that risk. You must do this alone. Go back through the hallway leading to this room and take the corridor to the east. It leads to the chambers where the Waterdavian beasts are being kept.
And, why should I?
The lives of thousands of innocent people hang in the balance. If the creatures are lost, a cure for the Wailing Death will be lost with them. But if that is not enough to garner your loyalty, know that you will be greatly rewarded if you manage to save the Waterdavian creatures.
I will do it, but the reward better be worth the trouble.
Take this key. It will open the locked east door back in the hallway leading to this room. I will stay here. Hopefully my presence will draw the enemy away from the creatures they seek. Hurry! Make your way into the hall, and then to the chambers down the east corridor. That is where the Waterdavian beasts are kept.
Ah, yes, phone.
The fate of Neverwinter depends on you. This key will open the door. May Tyr be with you.
Why is everybody always screaming? What say you, Zarn? Oh, hi there. Okay. Oh well, let's go through the door. Ah, another mage. Let's attack him. Boom. Ouch. That hurt. These goblins are weak. No match for my sword skills, of course. Especially with puny little daggers like that. Alright. We could check all of these rooms here. Fight some more goblins. Gain some more experience. But I don't really think it's that necessary. I mean, experience in a lot of modern day RPGs, you're not really rewarded as much for defeating enemies. You're mainly rewarded for doing quests. But there are things that you could find, which is what we'll be doing, like the 3 gold that we have. Trying to get back to my starting 50 gold that I had at the beginning of the game. And this room, I think, is the rogues starting area. Yeah. Which I will not do anything here because everything is trapped. Plus, it's just too stinky. Why should Mathis want to stay in such a drafty old place? Luckily, these goblins are weak. They die in 1 hit because they're so puny. And we can take this opportunity to rest. I may not rest at this time. Okay. What if I move down here? Can I rest down here? No? Okay. Well, what we can do, we're actually going to go around and attack different things and see if there's anything that we can loot from all these dead people. But as Mathis has already gone and seen, doesn't look like any of the dead people have anything of interest. Such a loss. Well, this chest looks like it might have something. Some spells that, of course, he cannot use, but that's okay. There must be at least a wizard merchant, or maybe an apprentice wizard who doesn't know the value of these spells that we can maybe sell with more than the price that they're worth. We'll see. Anyways, there are some more goblins to get rid of. Boom. Cut his head off. Haha. What should be over here? Ah, some more weaker goblins. Ah, they fall before my blade. Still can't rest. That's unfortunate. I'm wondering if I have to defeat all the enemies on this map before I can rest and heal up. Now, if I remember correctly, in Neverwinter Nights 2, resting wasn't like an 8-hour ordeal. You could just rest at the wherever you're at as long as there were no enemies. So I guess it would be equivalent to a quick rest in modern day RPG times. Can I rest now? I may not rest at this time. Okay, so we just straight up can't rest. What is this? Where does this go? This goes... Oh, Bim is dead. Pavel is missing, it looks like. Oh, and I can rest. I could just sit down and take my time resting. Although I don't think time works in this game. It never did in Neverwinter Nights 2, I don't think. Not until you got your keep that you could actually make upgrades for. I don't think time was really much of a factor, which is kind of unfortunate. Or at least I don't think it was much of a factor until one of the expansions. I'm not so sure about Neverwinter Nights 1 though. But now that we're back at full HP and we're feeling mighty fine, we'll go ahead and progress to the next area. And of course, free these monsters that we're supposed to, or rescue these monsters that we're supposed to take after. But of course, the reward had better be worth it. I mean, they're supposed to be curing the Wailing Plague, of course. Here we go. Long corridor. What shall we fight? Ooh, another mysterious mage. It matters not, you will die here, you say? I think it is you who shall die. Oh, and he just decided to disappear. Huh, weak little mages. That is why I don't take into sorcery. I'd rather trust my scimitar, of course. Inside of the chest we find a ring of fortitude, which we will go ahead and equip, which brings our fortitude up 1. Now, fortitude is just a an attribute, I guess, that some attacks can hit. It doesn't really affect like HP or anything. Okay, so we got more potions of cure light wounds. Can I stack those? I can. Make my inventory a little bit more easier to manage there. Ooh, another hallway. Oh, it's Pavel. My least favorite of the brothers.
Thank the gods you're here. I thought those goblins were going to be the death of me.
Huh. Any respectable warrior wouldn't be frightened by such little demons. It's me, Pavel, remember? This whole place is crawling with enemies. They killed my brother, Bim. Please, Mathis, you have to let me join up with you. Everybody needs help from someone once in a while. Someone with skills you don't have. Or sometimes you just need some extra muscle or magical firepower. That's why most towns have places you can go to hire henchmen to join up with you. When you talk to them, they'll be quick to offer their services for a fee. But I'm not asking you to pay me anything. I just want to join up with you so I can avenge Bim's death and maybe get out of here alive. I guess for now. If anything, I might push you in the way of a stray magical bolt or something. I'll follow you and use my skills to help you out. If you ever want me to give more specific instructions, just speak to me. I'll change my tactics accordingly. I've got a mind of my own, but you're the one in charge. If you can't cast healing spells, use a potion to heal me. Just drag one of them from the inventory and I'll use it. Now let's get out of here. Yes. Okay, now we get to take the weakling, whatever you are, out of here. Although I will tell you, I will definitely sacrifice you first. I don't have any high hopes that the AI in this game is going to be anything good. So, anyways, it is what it is, I suppose. These little weak goblins. Let's go ahead and attack them. And they died. They didn't even hit us. Ha ha ha. What is behind this door? Gelder. Which one are you again?
Fierce enemies await you beyond this door. You will need to draw upon all you have learned here at the Academy to survive.
I have not learned very much. You have gained much experience, Mathis, but to put that experience to use, I must first teach you how to level up. I don't need you to teach me how to level up, but maybe I do because I think I forgot. Okay, never mind. Oh, gosh, no, I'm ready. I'm ready. Go, go, go. Simple enough, simple enough. Go on. Yes. Understand. End dialogue. All we have to do is click on level up. Okay, so we're going to be taking a couple levels of fighter before we go into our second multi-class, I think. For this, ooh, I did not even think about exactly what I was going to do. I don't want to hide. I think intimidation would be pretty nice, actually. I have 1 point remaining. Okay. Do I want to parry? Parry would be pretty good too. Tumble, I don't... That's our main dodge. Kind of. I think we'll wait to level up tumbling until we're doing some more rogue stuff. I think... more than anything, I would like to definitely do some intimidation and keep our parry skill up a little bit, because that allows us to dodge. Yes, so we would like to get cleave. Cleave is a feat, and which basically allows, when we kill an opponent, it allows us to make a free attack against an opponent who's basically like adjacent to that, or within weapon range, I guess, since we're not working with square tiles here. So it could be very powerful at the early game, I believe, or at early levels, but once you are fighting other stuff, it doesn't really matter as much, from my experience with pen and paper type games. Anyways, I'm actually gonna end the episode right here. Next video, we'll definitely see what's lurking behind this door and go out into the world of Neverwinter. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below, especially give me some tips or just talk, I guess. And I will see you guys in the next video.